Today is not just another day. Today carries a soft golden light in my heart, a shimmer in the air that I've never felt before. I met someone very special, and my heart, for the first time in a long time, feels like it has arrived somewhere it was always meant to be. I want to talk about this feeling, this moment, this person. Because when someone steps into your life like a warm breeze after a long winter, you don't stay quiet. You whisper it to the wind. You record it in light. You share it with the world. I set up the camera in my favorite corner at home, where everything feels warm and still, and the light touches gently. There's a kind of magic in the air. Maybe it's coming from inside me. Maybe it's her. I pressed the record button with hands that were slightly trembling, not from fear, but from joy too big to hold still. I looked into the camera and smiled, my heart thumping a little faster, and I said, "Today, I have something beautiful to share with you. Today I met someone very special." Her name didn't need to be spoken at first, because her presence alone would say enough. I smiled, wider, breathing deep, feeling the world shift around me. I told everyone about the party we both attended. A soft-lit gathering at a friend's home, music in the background, laughter floating like bubbles in the air. She sat in the corner of the room, talking with her friends, and I remember the way her laughter echoed like something familiar I had been missing. My eyes found her, and something inside me just knew. I walked up to her, not with practiced words or polished charm, but just a smile, and she smiled back. That moment stretched across time and became the beginning of something that would unfold slowly, sweetly, like the turning of pages in a favorite book. We talked. We laughed. Hours passed like minutes. We spoke about the songs we loved, the movies that made us cry, the dreams we held close but never shared until that night. Everything about her felt easy, real, gentle. Her eyes sparkled with curiosity, her voice had music in it, and her spirit was as open as the night sky. It wasn't loud or dramatic. It was quiet magic, the kind that hums softly but lingers forever. Then, in the video, I turned the camera around, hand reaching for the door. I opened it, and she walked in. Her smile, oh, that smile. It filled the room like sunshine. She waved at the camera and said softly, "Hey everyone," and her voice was warm enough to make even the walls listen. I looked back into the lens and told everyone, "This is her. This is the one I was telling you about. She isn't just someone I met. She's someone who arrived like a melody I'd been humming all my life. She's real. She's kind. She's filled with light." And as she sat beside me, the moment became even more beautiful. We began to talk, and I asked her what she loved doing most. She answered with a smile, saying, "I love painting. I enjoy being creative. Art is my favorite thing." Her eyes lit up when she spoke, and I saw the colors of her soul in that moment. She also shared her love for hiking, for exploring new places, for chasing the wind and letting the world surprise her. I nodded, heart full, knowing how much we both loved adventure, not just out in the world, but in each other. We told the story of our weekend, our little escape to the park where everything felt like a gentle dream. We packed a small picnic, and we sat beneath a tree, talking and laughing. It was simple. It was soft. It was everything love begins with. She remembered our picnic and laughed again. That laugh, natural, unforced, makes everything better. And she was so at ease on camera, sharing these small parts of her world. I watched her, proud, happy, deeply thankful. The viewers were not just meeting her. They were witnessing the start of something whole, something meant. We spoke about silly moments, little adventures, and plans for more. The way she opened up, the joy in her voice, the passion when she described painting or walking new trails. It made me see how beautiful life can be when shared with someone like her. She said she was happy to be here, happy to share this day with everyone, and I saw truth in her eyes. Not rehearsed, not perfect, just true. That kind of truth is rare, and I knew right then, this moment mattered. As we closed the video, I told everyone that this is just the beginning. There's more to come. There's a journey that's now begun. One that isn't just mine anymore. She smiled beside me, and I saw in her eyes that we both knew we had found something worth holding on to. After the video, we laughed and talked about what to do next. Maybe a cooking challenge. Maybe a day in our life. Something where our laughter could echo a little more, where our bond could be seen in the way we tease, talk, and just be. She said maybe we could do a video about our weekend moments, about how we spend time doing nothing and everything. I loved that idea, because with her, even the quietest moments feel like stories. There's something beautiful in this beginning, a quiet unfolding, a page turning, a gentle welcome to something I didn't know I was waiting for. She is the stranger who felt like home, and this is just our first step. As the camera turned off, I thanked her again and she smiled, eyes gleaming with joy. That joy was real, and as we sat there, talking about life, love, and everything in between, I realized I'm lucky, so lucky, because I've met someone truly special. And now the world knows too. The days ahead are waiting, full of stories, laughter, small adventures, and long conversations. Maybe we'll paint together, maybe we'll cook, maybe we'll sit on the rooftop watching stars. But whatever it is, we'll do it together. And I'll keep recording it, not just with a camera but in my heart, because when someone walks into your life and it feels like they've always belonged there, you don't let them go. You walk with them, you dream with them, and you build a home, not with walls, but with moments like this. So this is where it begins. A stranger, a smile, a shared day under sunlight, a story that already feels like forever. And after the recording stopped, we sat in that soft silence only two hearts deeply connected can understand. The kind of silence that doesn't ask for words, because everything is already spoken through glances and gestures. She looked at me and smiled, not the smile for the camera, but the one that felt like a secret meant just for me. In that moment, I knew this wasn't just a special meeting. This was something that would change the direction of my days. We spent the evening sitting close, her head resting gently on my shoulder. She hummed an old song she liked, and I listened like I was hearing music for the first time. Her presence is like that, familiar yet always new. The way her fingers trace the edge of her teacup, the way she leans in when she laughs, the way she thinks before she speaks, all of it feels like poetry unfolding before my eyes. I told her stories I hadn't told anyone in years, about my dreams, my fears, my old heartbreaks. She listened the way the moon listens to the tide. Patient, understanding, steady. She didn't interrupt, didn't rush me. She made space for my honesty, and in return she offered hers. She spoke about her childhood, about how she used to paint on the backs of old calendars, and how she always believed art could speak louder than words. Her stories are colored with depth and gentle strength. She has been through much, but you would never know unless she tells you herself.